In a small village surrounded by endless green fields and muddy paths, there stood a tiny clay house at the edge of the farmland. The roof was old, made of baked clay tiles, cracked in places, but still strong enough to protect the family living beneath it. Inside that house lived 12-year-old Mira and her father, Raghav, a hard-working farmer whose life depended on the mercy of the monsoon. For the past 2 years, the rains had been cruel. The clouds would gather, thunder would roar, but not a single drop would fall. The fields had turned dry and lifeless. The soil cracked like broken glass, crops failed, debts increased, and slowly, hope began to fade from Raghav's tired eyes. Every evening, Mira would sit near the doorway, looking at the sky. She remembered how, as a child, she used to dance in the rain while droplets tapped rhythmically on the clay roof tap. Tap, tap, like nature's lullaby. But now, the roof was silent. One afternoon, Mira found her father sitting alone in the field, staring at the empty land. His shoulders looked heavier than ever before. "Baba," she said softly, "the rain will come." Raga forced a weak smile. "I hope so, Mira. Without rain, the land cannot live. And without the land, neither can we." That night, the wind began to blow differently. The air felt cooler. In the distance, dark clouds slowly rolled across the sky. Thunder rumbled like a drum. Mira ran outside, her heart pounding. "Baba, look." The first drop fell on her cheek, and another, and another. Within minutes, the sky opened up. Rain poured down heavily, soaking the thirsty earth. The dry soil absorbed every drop like it had been waiting for this moment. And then came the sound Mira had missed for so long. Rain falling on clay roof. Tap, tap, tap. It grew louder, stronger, filling the tiny house with music. The leaks didn't matter. The mud didn't matter. Nothing mattered except that beautiful sound. Raghav stood silently, watching the rain through the doorway. Slowly, tears mixed with raindrops on his face. The next morning, the village looked different. The dusty paths had turned soft. The trees seemed greener. The air smelled fresh.